This time I'm making a 2K16 video. Here it is. Stats of them. You see the stats of the cheating team for me. Yep, I cheats. In the 2K, that's all I do is cheat. Look, right there. I put AI on the OKC Thunder. Okay. I'm about to get back into the game, and you know I am winning. You got to know that I'm winning. And you know that I'm winning. Look, right here.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 14-5 run. Parker against Curry. A step back shot here. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Spurs trailed by 19. Pass to Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by Ginobili.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And he gets it to go. And that's 11 points for Steph Curry.
He played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
And Ginobili, here we go. The teardrop falls in.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
For a while, the Spurs were viewed as a slow-it-down team from their championships almost a decade ago. That isn't the case at all anymore.
You know, I think it took the viewing public quite a while to catch on, though, Kevin, because now most people look at the Spurs as one of the more exciting brands of basketball in our league. Just watching one game of them, and now you know that is the case.
Here's Duncan, banked in off the glass.
Yeah, and there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
So I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
San Antonio making a switch here. Lets it go from the wing. Outside for Durant. He dishes it to Curry. Back to Durant. Good on the triple. Durant's got 6 points.
And Steve, he's earned a nickname that's familiar to anybody that's followed basketball, the microwave. There's no slow build-up with him. All he needs is one shot to go down, and he can set him off, turn him into a real scoring machine. He cooks with gas, not electricity.
Ginobili. And he was fouled in the act of shooting.
He just got his and one. Stephen Curry had the first and one.
To the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Robinson comes in for Patrick Ewing. And Blake Griffin subbed in for Anthony Davis. Here's Robinson. And he can't hold the monster slam. Hey guys, let's get your take on the hustle stretch for Oklahoma City.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Outside, Green. Off target from three-point range. Oklahoma City leading by 19 points. Outside for Durant. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 9 points for Kevin Durant.
Another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
San Antonio again missing. Thunder shooting wonderfully up to this point. 67%. Good on the shot. And that's 13 points for Steph Curry. The Spurs have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Ginobili kicks to Green. For San Antonio,
Xbox
they've shot the ball well from the free throw line.
2K16 on the Xbox 360. I also do WWE videos.
First free throw is good. San Antonio making a switch here. And Tony Parker drops them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Curry outside. He hits the shot. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a
I
blowout.
just beat the buzzer beater. Yeah, I got the OKC Thunder.
It's the Thunder just dominating this one. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Durant, no good. And the Spurs going the other way now. Martin with it. Right side, Martin. Miller. Pass to Anderson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And for Kyle Anderson, he had so many traits, Greg, the Spurs were looking for when they drafted him back in 2014, but he spent pretty much the entire season on the pond.
Yeah, and you know that Coach Pop makes his guys earn their minutes. You know, he doesn't care if he took you in the first round or if you're an undrafted free agent. He's going to play the guy who helps his team win.
Manu Ginobili's checked in for Tim Duncan. Curry against Wood. Here is Durant. And that's not even close.
You know, talking about Kyle Anderson, he's a bit of a polarizing prospect, has a multifaceted skill set. I mean, excellent court vision, outstanding length, doesn't have elite athleticism, absolutely needs to get stronger, but he's got a lot of game.
And the basket by Ginobili. Oklahoma City leading by 22. Curry outside, and that one's good. Curry's got 13 points in the second half.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Martin from outside, and it's Curry with the rebound. Curry's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Hey guys, getting back to Kyle Anderson, not a fit for every system. I mean, he's a guy who needs the ball in his hands to be effective, and he's much more of a facilitator than a finisher at this stage.
Here's Miller. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Kevin Martin on the wing. And the layup is good.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Just call him the beard. James Harden, not just iconic, but also entering the conversation for the best player in the NBA.
And speaking of Harden and being the best, he'd certainly tell you so. He referred to himself as the best all-around player in the league. What do you think?
And I think he's right in that category. A lot of people laughed him off when he said that, but he's been a legitimate MVP candidate. His defense has gotten better, and obviously his offensive game is off the charts.
Yes, I knew that LeBron. I got Blake Griffin. Yes, I knew that Westbrook. I got Sean Kemp. Who was that?
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Well, it was a season last year of heartbreak and change for the Thunder, narrowly missing the playoffs as the Pelicans beat them out for that 8th position.
Yeah, and they were teetering back and forth on that 8th spot for most of the year. Ultimately, they just couldn't hold on to that final playoff spot.
Kevin, too easy. I mean, the defenders were sort of looking at each other like, whose man was he? And everybody thought somebody else was going to guard him, and nobody did. So this team has really been on the offensive glass.
That man!
Doing an outstanding job. And that's one of the reasons they're on top.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Spurs.
Guys, for the Thunder, that playoff miss was the first time they didn't make the postseason since their first year in Oklahoma. Fans have really been spoiled with how successful the Thunder have been of late.
Now, here's Leonard. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And it's Green, missing.
a slight rebound advantage for them. One more power play in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And the Western playoff just, it seemed a bit of...
You get out.
Without having the Thunder involved. Westbrook, I tell you what, he did everything he could to try and carry that injured group into the postseason last year, but it just wasn't to be.
Back to Kemp. Not really his range, and it's off target.
He's not doing his team any good by taking shots from that range.
And Greg, typically that kind of play comes back to haunt you because it really makes your teammates reluctant to make the pass to you if you're open.
No Kemp. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Cannot hit.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Green with the ball. Iverson picks him up. And it's Miller penetrating. A rebound by Kemp. The Thunder have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Griffin dishes to Durant. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got 4 assists in the game.
Now, that's the end of my video. Bye-bye. Oh.